Hi Cancer, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for April 8th through April 14th. Everything you need, April 22nd, pardon me, April 8th through April 22nd. So everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right, Cancer. Six of Cups. Thinking about somebody from your past. Thinking about that connection you have with someone, possibly a soulmate connection, if not longevity. And if you are into past lives and whatnot, if you believe in that, it could also be indicative of that. This would suggest that there's that past life connection as well. Okay. The Magician, Eight of Coins, Seven of Coins, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, High Priestess, and the Knight of Swords. Excuse me. Okay, so but Pisces and Scorpio had many of the same cards, so just saying. All right, so perhaps you are thinking about somebody from your past and you're wondering how it's going to work. What's this Magician about? Thinking about your soulmate, perhaps. What's this Magician about? Yep. Soulmate connection, committed partnership. So for your partner, for your person, it looks like they might be wondering how this is going to work, or what plans can we make, how to move forward. This has an element to it of somebody that you can't quit. Somebody that has been on your mind. It could be that they're wanting to manifest a new partnership, a new soulmate connection, because you two are done. Perhaps this is you feeling like this person is in fact your soulmate, and you see them struggling to figure out how to make it work with you two, or how to make that. There's some kind of struggle here. There's something about. There's a desire, but there's a struggle. What's this Eight of Coins about? Three of Wands. Distance. Having to be patient and wait. So, is this about time and distance, that this person is into it, but they don't know how to make things work, because the reality is they're just not there yet, whether it's in feeling or distance. What's this Knight of Cups about? Wow, Cancer, somebody's coming for you. What's this Knight of Cups about? What's this Knight of Cups? Interesting. It's just there's something. Okay, so we got the Knight of Cups with the Miser card, or the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody that with every breath and movement and step they take, it is all about security, stability, and even control in some cases. So as soon as this person gets this under control, they're going to make that offer of stability. This is probably somebody that is making it sound like when things are a certain way, then we will progress. It could also be that this person doesn't let their emotions show or make that offer until they feel like they're completely safe and not vulnerable. So, and there's this element of like waiting and waiting and waiting for the right time or for the right situation. It's this Queen of Wands about. It's this Queen of Wands about for Cancer. Judgment. So we got figuring out how this unified partnership or this couple, this relationship, this engagement, when's the right time to propose, how to make this work. And then we've got quite possibly taking the leadership position in... Okay, I'm piecing it together, sorry. So we've got the past here. This is in review of the past. This is thinking about the past, a soulmate connection, a connection of longevity, something that you've wanted for a long time or been connected to, thinking about wanting for quite some time. And this is... It's like this person's not over the past, or they're dealing with something from the past that they're not telling you about. What is this? What is this past review connection here? Is this are we dealing with an Aries from the past? All right, Cancer, what's this High Priestess about? Again, this could be Pisces, this could be Scorpio, this could be Gemini, this could be Aries. We got a lot of players here. Could be Aries or Virgo. What's this High Priestess about for Cancer? The Empress. So somebody's trying to figure out how to make this relationship work, and they've gone secretive, and they're kind of, what the hell? Even from me, look at me, I'm sitting over here. What's this Knight of Swords about? This could be Pisces. Is this an unexpected departure because they're wanting to figure out how to make things work, but they're feeling like they still need to work through some things, or things just aren't the way they want them to be, so they want to wait some more? But maybe what they're not telling you is that they're still kind of hurting from a past situation where they were either cheated on, or they were involved in something that they thought was very dynamic and were absolutely head over heels for this person, male or female, and yet something happened. There was probably some sort of betrayal or something, but they're kind of still stuck in the past about this situation, and they might be saying that, well, I just want to wait till everything's right. But in reality, this is someone that might still be either waiting on someone else or wanting to get over the past, a past betrayal, the past where they were connected to somebody that they were really quite head over heels for. And maybe they thought that was the ideal relationship, and they're being kind of, that you don't know about this. Maybe this is something that you don't know about. Because we got secretive here, and they're telling you, well, I just want to wait till everything's right. I want to wait till, I need to feel more secure and stable, and, we'll get engaged, or we'll figure it out as we go as soon as this happens. But really, they're waiting on a whole different situation over here. They're not telling you about it, but this is them wanting to, there's something from their past. They might still be hurting from a past relationship that they want to atone for, or that there was some kind of rejection, no second chances, something about their past that they can't, and so they're stalling over here, but they're really thinking about another person. And in fact, they might be like, well, I need to go inward, I need to think, I need to I need to have some time to think, or I'm not sure what my plans are yet, but because they're still thinking about this past relationship that might have really been really what they wanted. This person included. So it's like, well, I'm figuring out how to do this, how to, when the timing's right, but then they're not saying anything else. They're being really secretive about how. Well, it's when the timing's right. Well, what does that mean? And then we get the shutdown. Then we get like, well, I need to just think of some more. I need to figure this out on my own. And it looks like this is what I don't understand. It could be that somebody's telling you that they want to wait for the right time, but then we have them up and leaving unexpectedly, like just hands off. So we go from, let me figure this out, it's not the right time, I need to feel more stable and secure, to I'm not over this person yet, but I'm not telling you about that I'm not over what I thought was the ideal relationship. But I need to go inward and figure out what I want. But really what they're wanting to do is unexpectedly depart and leave and just completely walk away. Because I think they feel there might be a sense of guilt, but this is about them feeling like there's nothing I can do about how I feel. And they haven't told you about it. Maybe they have. Maybe this is just a friendship and they're saying, I'm still stuck on this other person and I don't know how to make it work. But I feel like they're telling you that, when the time is right, but it's not going to be because they're still stuck on somebody else. And then we have this unexpected departure or involvement, something, an unexpected cutting things off and completely just walking away. So yeah, I need time to think. I need to figure things. No, that they're not. No, Cancer. Nope. What's this 7 of Coins about? Yeah, good that you're sitting here thinking, is this really worth it? Because honestly, no, it's not. This is somebody that's telling you they just need more time, but what they're not telling you is that they're still actively wanting, they're stuck in the past about their ex, and they're wanting to be with their ex. So, no. What's this 7 of Coins about for Cancer? What's this 7 of Coins? Yeah. You need to be secretive also. You need to go in. This is you thinking, is this a practical move for me to stay connected with this person? And this is saying, use your intuition. Listen to your gut on this one. Because you know without knowing. You might have not have voiced it, but you're like, I don't think this is the best situation for me. And you'd be right. This is not a person that values you the way they should. What's this 7 of Coins about? Pisces again. Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. Just saying, there's Pisces again, right? Pisces. Could be Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo. So this... You're looking at them, they're looking at the other person. But they're telling you, well, I just need more time to do what? To figure out if they want to be with the other person more than you. Like, no, my time is valuable too. What else for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? That keeps this one in trust has come up so much. Self-mastery. So while you might be thinking about this person and whatnot, that's, and you might be feeling that strong connection, now is not the right time. And I don't even know if this person is the right person, because they're not telling you that they're still stuck in the past about their person. And you have a lot of unanswered questions here with the moon. This is about going inward and using your intuition to see clearly the issues that there are still so many questions about. You're wondering if you're being deceived. You're wondering if this is wishful thinking for you and you're deluding yourself. You are in kind of at the crossroads, wondering if it's practical to continue. You'd be right to question this. It'd be good for you. Perhaps some distance and pulling back and thinking like, you know what, I don't need to stay in this situation. Oh God. Maybe it's underwear today. It's my cat. In case you can't hear her, she's starting to do her laundry thing again. This is about you pulling back and kind of getting hold of the situation for yourself and starting to question and doing what's in your best interest and practical. Just saying, it goes along with trust. Kept showing up also with this card, or with this card. Sorry, I should say, like, either it was this card or trust. And I think it's basically about speaking to that. It's easy to trust yourself when things are going good, right? But when things go sour or you start to question, like, do you have what it takes to still stand by yourself and stand up for yourself and remove yourself from a situation that, like, basically you end up being complicit in your own betrayal because you're in denial or because you want to look the other way. Part of self-mastery is trusting yourself, not when it's easy to do so because everything's going great, but when the chips are down, can you pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get the hell out of Dodge when you need to? Like, I'm not staying in this situation. It's not good for me. End of story. Feelings be damned. I'm doing what makes sense. What is going to see me through. I'm not going to sit here and wallow. I'm not going to be treated like this. Male or female. So, okay. What else for Cancer? Oops. That sense of belonging, that shared values and goals, that union, the feeling at one with the other. Oh, Cancer, you poor thing. I get it, because you're sitting here. This is that soulmate connection. This is that feeling like, my gosh, there's just that fit there. There's that connection. There's just that psychic bond. I mean, we got the High Priestess and the Moon right here. This is all about that karmic psychic bond. And feeling like they're just it. And yet, they're not being straight with you. This is somebody that is still very attached to someone else from their past. They're telling you they need more time, but it's really because they want to see if it can work out with the other person. Or they're still connected to the other person, their attention's still there. Which I guess if, they don't want to hurt somebody unnecessarily, that's okay. They don't want to say, hey, I'm still stuck on somebody from my past. You're not it. Oh, okay. But to say that I need more time to think about things when really it's like I just need more time because an offer from this person hasn't come through yet. That I'm sorry, that request for reconciliation hasn't come through yet. That's, no, not nice, not good, not cool. You deserve better if that's the case. What else? What would Cancer's person say to them? Let's do that. What would Cancer's person say to them? Okay, that jumped, so I'll put that. You've been in my dreams. Well, okay. That could also be with this High Priestess. The Moon is talking about too. That pay attention to your dreams could be speaking to that. What else for Cancerian? What would their person say to them? What would their person say to them? Lying was just easier for me than telling the truth. All right, shut my mouth because I've got some choice words about that and some creative finger gestures that would not be appropriate. So I'm going to pull another card here because this one jumped, so I want to get another card. All right. Lying was just easier for me. This kind of goes in line with, well, it was easier to beg for forgiveness than to ask for permission. Oh, that is so sweet of you. How considerate. Thank you for sparing my feelings. Right, what else? What would Cancerian's person say to them? You inspire me. Oh, shut up. God. I just, you know what? The people... I would rather be punched in the gut verbally, not, okay, let me backtrack. I would rather just have the truth just slap me upside the head, and then I can limp away and deal with the fallout on my own. But don't lie to me. Don't do this right here. That shit, oh God. Then there's no coming back from that, because now I don't respect you. You know? Like, give me it straight. We can always come back from that. Be honest with me first, then you can be kind. But don't think you're being kind by not being honest with me, because then I'm going to find out, and then I'm going to not want to ever see you again, because ew, you lied to me. That's a coward right there. Have enough confidence in yourself to tell me the truth. I mean, if you want to do something, God bless you, go do it. Don't lie to me. I'm a big person. I will get over my hurts and nurse my wounds and all that, but don't you pity me. What else for Cancerian? Everybody's situation is different. I get it. I really like that Seven of Pentacles right here that you're questioning. I think you should be questioning this. I think that you're starting to ask the right questions, or I like it, because I don't want you to be taken for granted, or someone not treating you the way you should be treated in this situation. Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, right there. Okay, so what else for Cancer? Snapshot, please. 2 cards, Cancer. Oh, lilies. Okay, so big decisions, you're at the crossroads. Lilies tend to amplify everything around them. This is an older love interest, quite possibly, or something that's been around for quite some time. Here we go again with that 6 of Cups. This is all about a connection of longevity that you're perhaps at the crossroads about, starting to wonder, is this what I think it is, or is this worth it? So it's very good that you're questioning. This is somebody who, at the very base, vague level, is not over something from their past. Whether they still want to actively pursue it, whether they're still stuck on someone from their past, or they're holding grudges and can't get over it. There's some kind of past connection that they are not telling you about. Fine. But what bothers me is they're making it sound like something else. Like, oh, I just want to wait till all the conditions are right first, and then we'll... They're not waiting for any conditions. They're wanting to find out on another situation first. Or there's some other extenuating situation or circumstance that they're not telling you about. That bothers me. That's what I have a problem with here. I get the need for privacy. It's different from secrecy. I get it. But this is someone that's just not being on the level with you, and I don't like that. I was going to do 2 of these. Where are they? Okay, all right. Cancerian. Give me 2 cards for Cancer. 2 cards, please. Cancerian. Maybe 3 cards. Cancerian. This one. Clinging. Are we still hanging on to something that's no longer serving us? Profound lessons are at hand. Holy cow, completion of a cycle is near. Yeah, that's okay. That crossroads energy, that whole, you're like almost there. You've almost got the gumption to see something through, but I get that it's a process because this person is pretty important to you. And this is fate. Okay, so this is again with that soulmate past life connection that you really feel something for, and yet this person, for whatever reason, is putting something before that. So you might feel it for them, but they don't feel it for you, or they're not ready for it. Something, something, something. You're right to question. This is something that's not. They're just not in it like you are. They've still got stuff to wrap up at the very least. This could be somebody that doesn't like their position in a job. That's okay. But I feel like it's something about someone that they're just not telling you about, that they don't feel the same way you do. And they're stalling, or they're not being honest. And that's what bothers me. Shutting up is 21 minutes. Okay. All right. Enough cards pulled, right? I want you to be able to see everything, so... Oh, whoops. So this is quite pivotal. Profound lessons are at hand. Yes, indeed. I hope this was helpful. I'm glad you're in this questioning, thinking space here. Just please... stay there and know what you know. Don't try to not know what you know. This is feeling that connection with someone, but if they're not feeling it back, you don't have to force it to make it work. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. Okay, Cancer? You take care.